Jim, Mr. Energy Smith Jr. Power, passion, fire.
And I dance like nobody's watching.
Jim is known for his electric, high-energy, penetrating keynote speeches and inspirational words of wisdom.
When we play checkers, all of our men are in the same place initially. In life, it's not always going to be set up right like that. You're not always going to get the best hand. Things are not always going to go your way. You're not going to start at the same place like everyone else does, depending on the situation.
Jim provides powerful solutions and breakthroughs in the areas of personal empowerment, resiliency, trainer development, customer service, and career management. The sought-after author, trainer, and speaker travels nationally and internationally for groups of all sizes.
As I think of what you're going through as an organization right now, average would have been staying on first or second. Average is remaining what you are. Your Goliath, your challenges involve doing more with fewer people.
And his audiences never get a chance to rest during his sessions. Jim likes to say, "I know I've done my job if the audience is as tired and as inspired as I am at the end of the session."
He reminds me of a comet just streaking through the sky, just burning with so much passion and intensity.
What he does is he helps us realize how we can reach inside ourselves and change.
And it was almost like a collective sense of, you know what, you were talking to me. And he had a message for everybody at every level.
In all of his sessions, Jim stresses personal responsibility, accountability, and desire.
Talk some life into them, crank them up, because they're on this journey too, because they need life in them. So when there's change, they're not retreating. They're like, come on, change, I'm ready for you.
In order to get what you've never gotten, Jim says, you've got to become the person you've never been.
So ask yourself, with the folks on my team, do I move them? Have I connected with them? Have I brought out the best in them? Or do we just go through each day rather than growing through each day?
Jim has written 2 books and has co-authored a third with Ken Blanchard, Jack Canfield, and John Christensen. His first book, From Average to Awesome, Lessons for Living an Extraordinary Life, details his inspiring journey from a small second-floor, 2-bedroom apartment in West Philadelphia to inspiring and motivating audiences around the world. In November of 2008, Jim was the cover story for the National Speakers Association Speaker Magazine. And in 2006, he was inducted into Temple University's Gallery of Success.
But what can you do to take your leadership expertise to a whole new level? Because we can't move from average to most admired if we're not stretching, if we're not reinventing ourselves, if we're not taking what we do now to a new level.
Jim's favorite quote is from baseball great Satchel Paige. "Dream like you'll live forever. Work like you don't need the money. Love like you've never been hurt. And dance like nobody's watching." Just watch Mr. Energy in action and you'll see what we're talking about.
I hope and trust that through my words, my thoughts, my stories, our dancing, that we created some magic today. Because the magic is in you, now the magic has to be in them.